Good afternoon, my dear students. In continuation of my last lecture in the chapter Maxima and Minima, today I am going to solve few more problems, and these are the important problems for examination point of view, and I hope you will enjoy the particular class. So without wasting the times, I am going to start to solving the problem. The first question is, today's first question is, find the local maxima and minima of the following function. Here local maxima and minimum values we are going to find of the following functions. First one is fx equal to sin x minus cos x, and its domain is open interval 0 to 2 pi, open interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So what is our rule? We are going to apply the second order derivative test. First rule is to find f dash x. So let us start with f dash x. F dash x equal to derivative of sin x is cos x, derivative of cos x is minus sin x, ultimately प्लस हो जाएगा. Also find f double dash x. This is cos x and derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Okay. Now to find the critical points, you have to put f dash x equal to 0. F dash x means what? Sin x, cos x plus sin x equal to what? 0, this term. Okay. From here you can write sin x equal to minus cos x, and if you divide both sides by cos, it will be sin by cos equal to minus 1, and which is nothing but tan x equal to minus 1. Tan x equal to minus 1 is a trigonometric equation. Its general solution is given by x equal to 4n minus 1 into pi by 4, where n is an integer. n क्या है? इंटीजर है. अगर प्लस 1 होता उसमें क्या होगा? 4n plus 1. You remember this. Now our range of x is what? 0 to 2 pi. So 0 से शुरू होगा तो इसमें n का वैल्यू नेगेटिव पुट नहीं करेंगे, 0 से शुरू करेंगे, 0 पुट करो तो माइनस आएगी, माइनस पाई बाई 4 होगा, विच इज़ नॉट एप्लीकेबल. पुट n इक्वल टू वाट? 1. इफ़ यू पुट 0 के बाद इंटीजर क्या है? 1 है. पुट 1, दैट इज़ 4 minus 1 इक्वल टू वाट? 3 pi by 4, and 3 pi by 4 lying this. Therefore you can write first point is 3 pi by 4. Okay. Anything? If we put n is equal to what? 2, 8 minus 1, 8 minus 1, 7 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4 also lying in this interval, 7 pi by 4. And if you put n equal to 3, it will be 12 minus 1, 11 होगा, तो इसमें 2 pi से बड़ा हो जाएगी, तो we are not considering this value. So why? Since 0 less than x less than 2 pi. This, for this particular condition, these are the two values of x satisfying this condition. Okay. So ultimately what we get under this interval, there are two critical points. Now our job is to find the we have to test the value of second order derivative at this point as well as this point. Now f double dash 3 pi by 4 कितना होगा? Is if you go your f double dash x is cos x minus sin x, so it's cos 3 pi by 4 minus sine 3 pi by 4. Okay. Now if you this is calculated using quadrant rule, 3 pi by 4 is what? Pi minus pi by 4. Okay. And if you take it is cos, then you can apply the formula cos pi minus theta equal to what? Minus cos theta. It is minus cos pi by 4. Okay. And minus cos, ultimately what is the answer? Minus 1 by root 2. So this value is minus 1 by root 2. Okay. Now come to sin 3 pi by 4. So इसमें sin आएगी, तो sin pi minus theta equal to second quadrant में होता है, इस angle is lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant sin is what? Negative. Sin pi minus theta equal to what? Plus sin theta. Okay. Finally what is the answer? Is 1 by root 2. So minus is there, 1 by root 2. Finally this is minus 2 by root 2, and which is a negative quantity. Which is a what? Negative quantity. So negative होने का मतलब क्या है? If the value of f dash, the f double dash c, if c is a critical point less than 0 by second order derivative test, c is a point of local maxima. Therefore x equal to 3 pi by 4 is a point of local maxima. Is a point of local maxima. What is the local maximum value? Local maximum value. What is the local maximum value? F of 3 pi by 4. Okay. F of 3 pi by 4. Now f of 3 pi by 4 is equal to what? You see, f of 3 pi by 4 is equal to what? Which equal to f of 3 pi by your function is what? Sin x minus cos x. Okay. F of 3 pi by 4 equal to what? Sin 3 pi by 4 minus cos 3 pi by 4. We already find sin 3 pi by 4 equal to what? 1 by root 2, and cos 3 pi by 4 is equal to what? Minus 1 by root 2. Minus minus plus 1 by root 2. So finally 2 by root 2 equal to what? Root 2. उसको कैंसिल करें तो root 2 होगा कि नहीं? So this is called the local maximum value of the function at 3 pi by 4. Now check at the 7 pi by 4. Again second order derivative test. Again f double dash 7 pi by 4. What is f double dash x? F double dash x is equal to cos x minus sin x. So cos 7 pi by 4 minus sin 7 pi by 4. Cos 7 pi by 4 क्या है? इसको चेक करो. 7 pi by 4 can be written as 2 pi minus pi by 4. Can I write this? Cos 7 pi by 4 can be written as what? 4 to the 8 minus 1, that is 7 pi. Okay. So it can be written as what? 2 pi minus pi by 4. 2 pi minus pi by 4 means what? This is your 2 pi minus pi by 4 means lies in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant cos is what? Positive. And for you remember there for pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, that means for n pi where n is an integer. Okay. Understood? For pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, whatever be, there will be no change of trigonometric ratio. वो cos रहेगा तो cos, tan रहेगा तो tan, sec रहेगा तो sec, it will not change. So for this, what there will be no change, and positive because of fourth quadrant cos is positive. Ultimately cos pi by 4, and which is equal to 1 by root 2. So this value is 1 by root 2. Okay. Now comes to the second one, sin this. You know better, sin in fourth quadrant is what? Negative. In this quadrant sin is what? Negative. And for 2 pi there is no change. For 2 pi there is no change, it can be sin pi by 4. And sin pi by 4 equal to what? 1 by there is a negative sign आएगा. Sin ultimately what is the answer? Minus 1 by root 2. So minus a plus 1 by root 2. So finally it is root 2. And which is what? Which is what? Positive quantity, and therefore x is equal to 7 pi by 4 is what? Point of local minima. It is a point of local minima. Therefore you can say x is equal to pi by 4 is the point of local minima. So we conclude that therefore x is equal to 7 pi by 4 is a point of local minima, and the local minimum value is f of 7 pi by 4. Go to the original function. What is your original function? Original function is sin x minus cos x. Your original function is what? Sin x minus cos x. So if you put the value of x is equal to 7 pi by 4, then it will be sin 7 pi by 4 minus cos 7 pi by 4. Already sin 7 pi by 4 is what? Sin 7 pi by 4 is equal to what? Minus 1 by root 2, and cos 7 pi by 4 is equal to plus 1 by root 2. So this is minus root 2. So minimum value is what? Ultimately minus root 2. So this is the very easy method to solve such type of problems. Your main job is to find the critical point, and in the critical point what you have to do, you have to test the second order derivative, and according to the condition of second order derivative, which point is the local point of local maxima, which point is the point of local minima. Accordingly you have to find their local maximum value and local minimum value. And if f double dash at the point C is equal to 0, then the second order derivative test fails, and you go back to the what? First order derivative test and check whether this point is a point of local maxima or minima. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you understand this particular question. Now let us moving ahead with another problem. The question is, fx is equal to x into root over 1 minus x, where x is positive. That means domain is what? Domain of the function is what? 0 to infinity. That means we have to, whatever be the critical point we will get, this critical point must be positive. Okay, same procedure you apply. Find f dash x. So in f dash x, what you will do, you are going to apply to product rule u into v. So u into ddx of root 1 minus x plus root 1 minus x into ddx of what? X. Okay. So here what is the derivative of root x? 1 by 2 root x. So here x means what? 1 minus x is considered as x, then it will be 1 by 2 into root over 1 minus x. But what is 1 minus x? Again the derivative 1 minus x का derivative क्या होगा? Derivative 1 is 0, derivative of x is equal to 1, उसके आगे माइनस है तो माइनस 1. ठीक है, प्लस रूट ओवर 1 माइनस x. Take LCM, you will get 2 into root over 1 minus x, and it will be minus x plus, उसको अगर मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो क्या होगा? 2 into 1 minus x means 2 minus 2x. Okay, so and finally you are getting 2 minus 3x by 2 into root over 1 minus x. This is your first order derivative. Again, and f double dash x, you also need this. Again use the u by b method. 2 into root over 1 minus x. क्या होता है u by b में? ddx of u by b में b स्क्वायर होगा ना, तो 4 into 1 minus x. Okay, 4 into 1 minus x, and starting with b, 2 into root over 1 minus x into ddx of 2 minus 3x. Okay, implies minus b into u into 2 minus 3x is u into ddx of this figure. 2 into root over 1 minus x. Okay, now if you continue, it will be 4 into 1 minus x, and derivative of 2 is 0, derivative of minus 3x is equal to what? Minus 3. So minus 3 into 2, 6, minus 6 into root over 1 minus x minus, this is you derivative, this 2 तो आ जाएगी 2 into 2 minus 3x, and what is the derivative of root over 1 minus x? It is 1 by 2 into root over 1 minus x, and again the derivative of what? 1 minus x. उसको देखो, derivative of this is what? Minus 1 by 2 into root over 1 minus 1 इधर आएगा. Okay, now this 2 and that 2 will be cancelled. Now f double dash x equal to, थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन चाहिए, 4 into 1 minus x. Okay, here you see you can take LCM. What LCM is root over 1 minus x. तो root over 1 minus x LCM लेने के बाद नीचे आएगी, तो it is this. थोड़ा सा जल्दी करो, and multiplying this to this you will get minus 6 into 1 minus x. रूट ओवर कैंसिल होगा, माइनस 2 माइनस से माइनस है प्लस 3x. सो कैलकुलेशन में गड़बड़ी नहीं होना चाहिए, वेरी केयरफुल इन कैलकुलेशन, that is remaining as same. Finally what you are getting, so this is 9x minus 8. I think I am right, or something wrong is there. Minus a plus is there, it may plus होगा. Okay, it will be plus, yes, minus a क्या होगा? Plus 2 minus 3x, so it will be 2 minus 3x. Okay, so finally 6x minus 3x, ये क्या होगा? 3x होगा, and it will be what? Plus होगा, it will be minus 4. Okay, and it will be 4 into 1 minus x into root over 1 minus x. So this minus and this minus will be what? Making it a plus, and literally this term is what? 2 minus 3x. Okay, I think you understand. Now this is your f double dash x, this is your f dash x. Okay, now we are going to check the find the critical point. Our job is to find critical point. Now f dash x equal to 0, f dash x को 0 करें तो क्या होगा? देखो तो क्या होता है? 2 minus 3x by 2 into root over 1 minus x. तो क्रॉस करेंगे तो अल्टीमेटली क्या होगा? 2 minus 3x equal to 0 होगा, and x equal to what? 2 by 3. This is the only critical point which is also positive, satisfying our given condition in the problem. Now test the second order derivative. Now f double dash 2, now लिखने का ज़रूरत नहीं, f double dash 2 by 3 क्या होगा? वैल्यू चेक करो. This one, your f double dash x is this 3 into 2 by 3. इसमें 2 by 3 पुट करें, 3 कैंसिल होगा, that is 2 minus 4 divided by what? 4 into 1 minus 2 by 3 into root over 1 minus 2 by 3. So finally numerator is minus 2, denominator क्या होगा? 4 into 3 1 by 3 into root over 1 by 3. These are all positive number. Denominator is a positive quantity, numerator is a negative, therefore it is less than 0. So therefore you can say x is equal to 2 by 3 is a point of local maxima. and the local maximum value equal to f of 2 by 3. And what is your fx? Fx is what? X into root over 1 minus x. This is your fx, x into root over 1 minus x. So put the value here, 2 by 3 into root over 1 minus 2 by 3. Finally 2 by 3 into 1 by root 3. So answer is 2 by 3 into root 3. This is the local maximum value. I hope you understand. So in this way you have to solve the questions. So very important concept is that to get maxima and minima, necessary condition is f dash x must be equal to 0. Somewhere you have to get f dash x, that means f dash x changes sign from positive or negative to positive. ये होना चाहिए. If suppose that this is a graph of a function, it is a strictly increasing graph. In this particular graph from here to here, if to tell domain, there is no point in the domain for which f dash x equal to 0, because it is a strictly increasing function. It is strictly increasing. And for strictly increasing, what is this f dash x greater than 0? So if you get f dash x is greater than 0 throughout its domain, there will be no chance of getting maxima, local maxima and local minima of a particular function in its domain. Okay, that does not exist any maxima and minimum value. Similarly, if the function is strictly decreasing, same way you can say that the function have neither, because f dash x less than 0 for all x belongs to the domain of the function. Okay. Similarly, for increasing and decreasing function, whenever they are strictly increasing or strictly decreasing, there is no chance of getting local maxima and local minima. Okay, this is very important concept. So on this particular concept, I am going to solve few questions, and these are really important. Sometimes it also asks to test the knowledge of you, whether your basic conception are clear or not. The question is, prove that the following function have neither maxima nor minima for the following function. Prove that the following function have no maxima nor minima. Okay, no maximum value or nor minimum value. Okay, no maximum value, not maximum value. Okay, value. So first question, very simple one, fx equal to e to the power x. So first you see e to the power anything, e to the power, and you find the derivative, you get what? F dash x is equal to what? E to the power x. Clear? And domain of exponential function is what? Set of real number. Here x belongs to what? R. Okay, for every real number, e to the power x never be 0. It is what? Always greater than 0. So which is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to what? R. That means throughout the domain f dash x never 0. F dash x जब 0 नहीं मिलेगी तो maximum मिलने का सवाल नहीं. Therefore you can say that fx has neither maxima nor minima. Okay. Number 2, suppose fx equal to log x to the power e. In the definition of log, what happen? X is always a positive quantity. because you know a to the power exponential a to the power x is equal to what, y, a to the power y equal to what, x, then you can say that y equal to log x to the base a. This is the definition of log. If this is what, a to the power x is y equal to x, y equal to log x to the base a, and this a to the power y is an exponential type function. So a to the power y is always positive, that means x is a positive quantity. Okay, so in the log definition of log, what happen, x is always positive, x is always positive. So this x is always positive. The domain of the function is what, 0 to infinity. What is the domain? 0 to infinity. Domain of the function is 0 to infinity. Then what is f dash x? F dash x is equal to what, log का derivative क्या है, 1 by x. Since x is positive, so 1 by x also positive. Also what, positive. That means what happen, f dash x never become 0 for all x belongs to what, 0 to infinity. Belongs to what, 0 to infinity. Finally what happen, fx has neither maxima nor minima value. Minimum, okay, maximum and minimum value. Fx has neither maximum nor minimum value. That means there does not exist maximum and minimum value of the function fx is equal to what, log x. Exist नहीं करेगा. Exist क्यों नहीं करेगा? Because necessary condition is not satisfied. Necessary condition क्या है, मिनिमम क्या होना चाहिए, f dash x 0 होना चाहिए. वहाँ से क्रिटिकल पॉइंट मिलेगी और क्रिटिकल पॉइंट से मैक्सिमा और मिनिमा टेस्ट कर सकते हैं, फाइनल रिजल्ट हो सकता है. Another question, this number 3, fx equal to, suppose x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. This is the function. Find f dash. This is a polynomial function, so its domain is the set of real numbers. F dash x equal to 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. You can take 3 common, it will be x square plus 2 into x into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Okay, can I write this? And it can be written as 3 into x square plus 2 into x into 1 by, twice every type, plus 1 by 3 whole square. So I am adding extra term 1 by 3 whole square. उसको क्या करें, माइनस करें. उसको क्या करें, सबट्रैक्ट करें. सो 1 by 3 तो है, माइनस 1 by 9. ओके, finally 3, this from here to here, what you can say, you can say that x plus a square plus twice ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. So x plus 1 by 3 whole square. And if you calculate 1 by 3 minus 9 क्या होगा, LCM 9, 2 by 9 I think 2 by 9. Okay, and it can be written as 3 into x plus 1 by 3 whole square plus ये 3 अगर इंक्लूड किया जाए तो 2 by 3 होगा कि नहीं. Now very interesting, what is your x? You see x is equal to what? X is equal to, x is a domain of the function is the set of real number, therefore x belongs to R. Since you very interesting, x belongs to R implies x plus 1 by 3 belongs to also R. Okay, and the square of a real number x plus 1 by 3 whole square क्या होगा, is always greater than equal than 0. When it is equal to 0, when x is equal to minus 1 by 3, otherwise it is positive. That means this quantity is always greater than 0. तो आप लिखेंगे since x plus 1 by 3 whole square greater than equal than 0 implies 3 into x plus 1 by 3 whole square. वो भी ग्रेटर देन 0 होगा, उसके साथ अगर 2/3 ऐड किया जाए तो क्या होगा? इफ यू ऐड 2/3 व्हाट विल गेट? 2/3 इट इज़ ग्रेटर देन इक्वल देन 2/3 होगा कि नहीं? सिंस इट इज़ ग्रेटर देन इक्वल देन 0, 3 इंटू एक्स प्लस 1/3 इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल देन 0. इफ़ यू ऐड 2/3 बोथ साइड, उसके बोथ साइड में ऐड करेंगे तो ये मिलेगा एंड व्हिच इज़ पॉजिटिव. So finally what happened, this particular quantity is what? Greater than 0. So from here you can say f dash x, उस लाइन से उस लाइन जाएगा, implies f dash x greater than 0 for all x belongs to what? R. Domain of the function is the set of real number, and it means that there does not exist any maxima and minimum value of the function. So you write fx does not exist any maxima and minimum value. So this way you can solve the questions. Important one, this one may asked in the final examination. So you have to practice the problem. This problem is little, you have to use the what called perfect square method, arranging into a perfect square, and then finally you have to show that f dash x is greater than what? 0. Okay, so I hope you understand these questions. So in this way you have to find out the local maxima and local minimum value, and whether the function have a maximum or minimum, you have to test. You have to test that if it is a strictly increasing or if it is strictly decreasing function, then there does not exist any maximum and minimum value. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my videos, and I will prepare another video in this particular chapter related to some practical problems. Okay, so watch the video full, that is a from first to last, such that you understand each and every content of the video. Thank you very much.